Hey guys, and welcome back to another video where I am still like a little bit out of breath. Actually, it's just been a few minutes since the Chelsea Palace game has ended, and that Scott Dan header at the end gave me like butterflies in my stomach. It made me very stressed. I still look a little bit sweaty. What an insane game, an incredible game. We're up to third. Leicester, of course, play in a minute. That game's about to kick off, probably has kicked off now by the time this video goes up. But what an incredible game. And before we go into the analysis, can I just say, we got our match predictions pretty much bang on, didn't we? The sort of thing that would happen in this one is that Wilfried Zaha, has the game of his life, scores a hat-trick, and it's like, hey, I'm back, because he's done all season. I don't think we're going to run out sort of comfortable winners like we did. I think it's going to be a very tight affair. I think it'll be very cagey for the opening 20 minutes or so. But I can see us nicking this by a goal. 3-1, 2-1, maybe even 1-0. I'd love to see Ollie get another goal as well, or Ross Barkley. They're the two players that I'm really rooting for. Pulisic, comparing to Hazard. If he keeps performing like Hazard, I'm going to buy a shirt with his bloody name on the back because he has been a hero since we restarted. I'm not going to big myself up anymore though. It's time to big someone up, and if I'm going to big someone up, it is Kurt Azuma. What an incredible display from the man. He's come in recently, done an amazing job at the back there for us. So many crucial clearances today, but that tackle deep into added time was the epitome of his performance today. That is as good as a goal at the other end, because Benteke rolls that in. He rolls that past Kepa, because Kepa again was a bit meh. Makes it dodgy. I think, speaking of Kepa, all right, that moment he'd done the bad kick in the first half, you could tell he was a bit low on confidence. He's a confidence player, I think. He doesn't come across like he doesn't believe in his own ability, but trust me, deep down, I think there's some insecurities there. Not on a personal level, from a sporting level, but the reason I think Chelsea are so bad at set pieces is not because we can't defend them, not because we're getting into the wrong areas, but because they can whip those corners right to the edge of the 6-yard box, knowing that Kepa is not the tallest goalkeeper and he's not going to impose any area. He's not going to come, barge players out of the way, take that ball and claim it like the top goalkeepers do. That's not going to happen. Wilfried Zaha's goal. Does another keeper save that? Probably. But he should have done better with that, not taking anything away from Zaha. We said he was going to do something special tonight, and boy, oh boy, was that goal special. But back to the first goal, Gary Cahill, I feel incredibly sorry for him. That injury happened when he was playing at Chelsea at the Nou Camp early on in that game against Barcelona. Something just goes, he immediately went to ground. Should Chelsea stop? No, absolutely not. No team stops. You take the goal, you then show your sympathy for the players. Would Palace have stopped at the other end if that was Christensen or Azuma? Absolutely not. The only player in the world I think that might have stopped there is Paolo Di Canio. I remember that time, player went down, he had an opportunity to shoot. I think it was at Goodison Park. He just picked the ball up, put his hand in the air. Incredible sportsman, but enough about Paolo, former West Ham man. Don't want to talk about him. But that game should not have been that stressful. Twice, at 2 points in that game, we had a 2-goal lead. You should not be biting your nails at the end of it. You go 2-0 up, great. Be comfortable, solidify it. All right, an amazing strike makes it 2-1. You've still got the lead, regain control. 3-1 up, you're thinking, nice, the subs have come on, they've had an impact. Brilliant, we're back in control. 80 seconds later, ball's in the net at the other end. That cannot happen. We're trying to come top 4, but we're not playing or showing traits like a team that's in the top 4. We're in that point where now, you know, other teams can score 3 goals, we've got to go and score 4. I don't want to play like that. It's bloody stressful as a fan. Shout outs to the subs. I tweeted when the subs happened. I'm talking about the Loftus-Cheek and the Tammy Abraham ones. And I tweeted, I don't like those substitutions. I didn't like them. I'm thinking, why is Barkley going off? Barkley's doing all right. Let's take Gilmour off. Gilmour put a shift in, by the way. Kudos to Billy Gilmour, but don't take Barkley off in a game like that. He was getting a lot of the ball. Then, talking about substitutions, they link up, don't they? The perfect goal. Loftus-Cheek brings the ball out from the back, plays a lovely little dinked through ball. That's the only way he gets it through to Tammy. And Tammy's got the composure just to steady himself, slot it in off the post. Perfect finish. And you think, here we go, that game is done. It's never done with Chelsea. But again, Jorginho, I said he would start. He come on. Wow, what a game changer. I've never seen anybody demand the ball like he did. It's very easy when you're out the team to come on with your tail between your legs, you know, try to almost hide, try to be invisible, try not to make a mistake. But he come on, he was pointing players where to be, showing those leadership qualities that we know he has. And he played as if he'd never been out of the team. Never been out of the team. It's been months since he plays with those boys. He come on as if he'd never been away, and I, for one, would love to see some more of that. Obviously, I love Kante. Obviously, I love Kovacic. Kante, Kovacic, Jorginho. What a midfield 3 that is. And then you start to think, where's space for Mason Mount? What a problem to have. Where's Ross Barkley going to go? We said it was impossible to drop him. Incredible. Start playing 6 in midfield, Frank. Play them all. But anyway, this is my kind of like immediate reaction. I hope Gary Cahill's okay. I'm sure it's just a muscle strain, but he looked like he was in some pain. How did you find that match? How did you find it? We're now in 3rd place, ahead of Leicester. They play later. I've said this already, but Man United don't play till Thursday. Ball's in your court, lads. We've done our bit. We've collected our points, swept them up. Lovely jubbly. Over to you. If I was to give a prediction on the Leicester-Arsenal game, genuinely, I think Arsenal are going to win this. Don't know why, I just have a feeling. I think they're turning a corner under Mikel Arteta. Good for them. They're not in a position to challenge us for the top 4, so of course I am going to be rooting. There are not many times I root for Arsenal, but tonight I am rooting for Arsenal, and every other Chelsea fan out there should be, and probably is. If you want to be overcritical about somebody, Christensen didn't have the best of games. He was given the runaround by Benteke, really struggled to deal with his physicality, and Christensen, big old boy, tall lad as well. If you're not physical, what have you got? A little bit of pace maybe? But you've got to deal with those big physical strikers. Benteke hardly moves, right? But he's still got in 2 or 3 times today. He's not a player that makes those kind of runs. Big physical presence, they play it in, they link off him. He was able to be picked out 2 or 3 through balls today. Can't happen. Then you look at the goal, the second Palace goal, completely flat-footed. When you're a defender, if you've had any kind of coaching, you know you've got to be almost on the half turn, showing players on their weak foot. He's squared up. Once you square up, very difficult for you to turn your body either way. Big up, it's not an advert for Pepsi, by the way, but now that I've done that, I'll have a sweep. That schoolboy stuff, rookie stuff, I definitely look sweaty. I really do look like I've played that game. I look like I've been through the wars. But anyway, you'll also be pleased to know I've got a haircut booked in for tomorrow, because look at the state of that mop. I've gone off trend. That was my immediate reaction to Chelsea Palace. Regardless of thoughts on that, we got the win. That's all that matters, getting those 3 points. It's another game where Man United, Leicester, Wolves are running out of time to catch us. All we've got to do is keep chalking these wins, keep grinding them out, and we'll get there. We'll be top 4, Ziyech coming in the summer, Werner coming in the summer, lots to be excited about. But let me know your thoughts on the game, guys. Please do drop the video a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Only if you're enjoying the content, of course. If you think it's crap, don't subscribe, don't watch. But thank you to everyone out there that's shown support on the channel recently. Almost at 400 subscribers now, which is awesome. I will see you guys in another vid.